I'm going to show you my top 10 favorite condiments right now. Pepperoncino. Weird condiment for some people, but this is, I guess if I'm looking for a little bit extra heat and it's a Mediterranean style dish, whether it's a pasta or whether it's sort of like a roast dinner, and I don't want a sort of Eastern flavor, you know, like a Chinese crispy chili or something like that. I'm looking for a more European flavor. That's my go-to chili guy. Then we've got lean parents. So many uses for lean parents. Fry an egg, a couple of dashes over it to finish a sauce and enriching it, make it more delicious. Even a couple of dabs of that over your steak when it comes off the barbecue. Come on, it's delicious. HP sauce in and around the same sort of flavor profile as lean parents, but honestly, like pork sausages dipped into HP sauce or smothered on a piece of cheap white bread with a sausage is delicious. I also use it a lot to finish jus. It adds a sort of piquancy, a little fruitiness, and a tiny kick of spice when I'm finishing a jus, particularly like a gravy. Think Sunday lunch gravy if you're having roast beef. So good. Classic tomato ketchup. How could you not go past Heinz tomato ketchup too? It's the only one for me. This is the organic one. This goes on, like if I think of fish and chips, you know, dipping your hot chips into tomato ketchup, it's a given. Tomato ketchup on, this is going to sound gross, but honestly, a deep fried smoky sausage. Yeah, that's right. Crispy batter, smoky, fatty inside, dipped into tomato ketchup. You know you're onto a good thing. Then, what else we got? This is good. Not a lot of people, I can imagine, would have heard of this. It's called Takupi. So Takupi basically is fermented yuca. Imagine soy sauce, but made from yuca, the vegetable, the root. It's delicious. It's like, this one's from Peru. They also do one in Brazil. This is probably my favorite one at the moment. It comes from the Peruvian Amazonas. Like I say, think of it as a tropical soy sauce. Speaking of hot sauces, you can't go past this. Jalapeno hot sauce. It's green, it's delicious. I would use this on eggs for breakfast. I would use it to liven up a chicken sandwich. I mean, it is limitless what you can use that for. Also really nice in a dressing. Kind of brings just a back note of spice. If you're doing a dressing for a crudo, raw fish, pop some of that in there. Super delicious. More hot sauce. This is a habanero hot sauce, so we're stepping up the heat here. Red, obviously from red habaneros. It's kind of got this sort of like weird, this particular one's got a weird smokiness to it, which is delicious. It's in a dropper, because very, very hot. Now, if I do a steak fresh off the grill and I do a couple of little drops on top of the steak when it comes out, squeeze a lemon juice, you are in heaven, trust me. All right, can't go past a crispy chili, and this is one of my favorites. It's like the OG fried chili with pork flakes. It's crispy, it's umami, it's rich, it's not too hot, interestingly. So if you were to get some fresh noodles, a couple of spoonfuls of that, toss it around, you are in heaven. Or in a rice dish, if you want to liven it up a little bit, just put a big spoonful of this at the side of your rice and eat it with it. It's just amazing. And then we've got these two mayos. So this is a gin ketchup. So it's like, imagine a ketchup, but it's got this sort of little bit of heat coming from the gin. This is luxury with a piece of flaked fish or something delicate that you don't want to smother in like normal ketchup. It's like luxury. And this is gin mayo. So this is like for a prawn cocktail or something like that. If you want to do a really bougie sandwich, you make some pre-cooked prawns that you buy, peel the shell off them, squeeze this guy on it, a little bit of habanero hot sauce, mix it up, put it between two slices of Wonder White bread. You have got yourself a bougie prawn cocktail sandwich. Trust me, it's really good. And there you go. That is my current, because it changes every week, top 10 condiments. Thanks for watching, and if you liked that, please click subscribe because there's plenty more where that came from. Also, if there's a recipe that you actually want to see me make, chuck it in the comments below and we'll get around to it. Thanks for watching.